A very good afternoon all, and welcome to this very special show here at London Planespotting. We are live on the outskirts of London and the outskirts of just outside Stratford, which is the Flypast route over Buckingham Palace. It's gone a little bit dark, as you can probably see at this moment in time, but we are going to hope that doesn't spoil the occasion. The wind is a little bit strong. It's the reason why we had a little bit of a delay, but I appreciate you guys holding out for us. Thank you so much for being so patient. We are tracking the aircraft at the moment. They are currently holding over Great Yarmouth of the Sea, around there, just over the North Sea. Hope everyone is good. Happy VE Day, ATF to you. Hope you can all hear me and everything is clear. But we should have a hopefully fantastic show for you. We have obviously started a little bit later than scheduled, but we're still on time for everything. Today's show is expected to be around 1:45. Now that's probably going to be a little bit earlier, because that's the time they go over Buckingham Palace, and that's the time that Red Arrows will be here. So slightly earlier. I'm expecting it to be around about between 2:30 and 2:45. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on. That's why we've got the trackers. We will monitor everything, obviously. Please do hit that like button. It will help us out. For everyone who has joined us today, hope everyone is good. We've got a few things in store for you today, a few fillers. Not only are we going to show you previous flight shows that we've done, we've also got a little info video of the route, and also the possible aircraft at the time when we've done the recording, or I've done the recording for the video, for the infographics of which aircraft was possibly going to be here. We now have had that confirmed, so I will start stating the fleet that will be used today. The RAF have confirmed it earlier this morning, yeah, it could be interesting. I was actually expecting a little bit more from the Battle of Britain memorial flight, but yeah, we have got some aircraft, but not a full fleet of that squadron. But more will be explained later on. Anyway, to the chat, welcome along. We'll just quickly have a quick jump on the chat to David Huff. Welcome to you, celebrating 13 months of being a flight crew member. It says, hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and to you too as well, David. Carl, good morning to you. Ian Sheen as Cafe Pacific, welcome to you as well. David Bone, good afternoon. Kevin, welcome to you. Kevin and Shirley, hello to everyone. Clive, welcome to you, good afternoon. Alfred, watching from Canada, beautiful stuff indeed. Who also, Canadians also played a part in VE Day and the war. Thank you to you. Emma, welcome along, hope you are good. And Tom from the Departure Lounge, welcome along as well. Darren, welcome to you as well. Michael Painter, hope you are good. Darren saying that the Reds are up. And David Bone says, Lewis, I hope you have your military uniform looking sharp and those shoes are shined. I'm in civvies. 23-month celebration. Thank you to you, Tom, as well. So still trying to work out how to get a refund. We don't hide. We hide that button. That's the whole idea. But thank you so much. It's great to see such great spirits today. So, happy VE Day to you all. I hope you are all good. As you can see, a little bit different on our layout of the screen. We've got a few more graphics going on, scrolling text. And as I mentioned in the text, if you do have a story regarding the war, whether you've got family, yourself, or VE Day, or anything to do with this today, do put it in the chat. We'll do our best to read it out. And if you are celebrating the VE Day, whether it's your family, or if you're doing something special for VE Day, do put it in the chat. I know for once that I am actually going to have a barbecue today, hopefully. Weather is holding out later on today. We're hoping that clouds have gone very dark. We're hoping it's going to be breaking through soon. We are also got the primary radio on for today for the Flypast. It does normally work. It has worked a couple of times when I was setting up this morning today. So we had a what looked like an RAF helicopter going around to obviously oversee the proceedings, and they were on that channel and I could hear them on the radio. So hopefully we'll hear that in the background as well. But yeah, hope everyone is well. We're going to do a couple of things as well in the background. We've got a few new rules. Finally we got dual cameras today. We always said this on from this, but let's take a look at our dual cameras, see what you guys think. There we go. You've got main camera here, and then on the right we've got the camera overseeing Buckingham Palace. So the idea is that if we have a we've got red arrows going over, you can see it, and we can switch between the two. So hope everyone is well. Philip Murphy, welcome to you. Hope you are good. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Just gonna do some quick housekeeping. So the path that we're going to be seeing is obviously where the camera is pointing at the moment. It is pretty much in that direction, and they'll fly over to the left of us. We will track it along, and then we can see a full view over London, central London itself. So as mentioned, we are expecting the Flypast to start around about 1:35, 1:40. The exact time that the Flypast is expected to be going over Buckingham Palace for the red arrows, that is 1:45. At this moment in time over London, the procession has started already. There is indeed a lot of military personnel marching along the streets from Whitehall to Buckingham Palace. I believe, I didn't actually see this myself. If anyone was watching it, do confirm on the chat. But I believe that the whole procession was started by the reading of the victory speech that Sir Winston Churchill had done from Downing Street. So that was reenacted today as a way of starting the procession. We're hoping it's not. We're keeping an eye on the rain in regards to rain. We're hoping it's not. It's a little bit iffy at the moment. I think what we'll get is a few specks of rain. Nothing too careful. Anyway, we're going to start today. I'm going to quickly show you what we have got. So this is the reason why we celebrate VE Day. This is the road and the route to VE Day. On May the 8th, 1945, Europe awoke to a day of jubilation, a day when the shadow of war was finally lifted. Known as Victory in Europe Day, or VE Day, this historic moment marked the end of 6 grueling years of conflict and tyranny. Today, we journey back in time to uncover not only what happened, but also the human stories behind this defining moment. World War II began in 1939, a conflict ignited by ambition, ideology, and the thirst for power. Nazi Germany's relentless advance under Adolf Hitler brought much of Europe to its knees. Meanwhile, opposing forces began to coalesce. Nations united by a common desire for freedom and justice stood ready to resist the aggression. The coming years would test the resolve of millions and reshape the continent forever. In June 1944, a bold, unprecedented operation changed the course of the war. The D-Day invasion of Normandy saw Allied forces storm the beaches of France, making it the beginning of the end of the Nazi occupation in Western Europe. With every liberated town in fierce battle and hopes spread like wildfire, the efforts of soldiers, civilians and the entire nation were conveying towards one inevitable outcome, a war in which tyranny would be vanquished. On May the 7th, 1945, in the calm of Reims, France, German military commanders signed an unconditional surrender. However, it was not till the early hours of May the 8th that the world had heard, and in a mixture of disbelief and elation, the war of Europe had ended. In the United Kingdom, on the streets of London and in the villages' squares across the nation, joy erupted as citizens embraced in spontaneous celebration, a united cry of relief and hope for the future. VE Day is not only a military milestone, it is a symbol of resilience, unity and the human spirit's capacity of overcoming adversity. In the chaos of war, ordinary people discovered extraordinary resolve, and celebrations that followed honoured not only the end of conflict, but also the sacrifices of those who had given everything. Even today, commemorations of VE Day serve as a reminder of the price of freedom, a legacy that transcends time and borders. As we reflect on this historic day, let us remember that VE Day represents more than just a victory on a map. It stands for triumph and for hope over despair and in unity over discord. It's a strong reminder that even in the darkest times, the light of freedom burns ever bright, and because of the sacrifices made by the men and women who fought in the war, we still celebrate our freedom 80 years on today.
We've been bombed, dive bombed, high-level bombed, machine gunned, been through 2 invasion scares. The last lot we had the house down about our ears. But we're still sticking it, and we're going to stick it.
But today, we give thanks to God for a great deliverance.
A huge thank you to Carl, who has gifted 1 membership. We also huge thank you to Clive as well for donating £5 to the channel. Everything that we get goes towards the channel to help us grow. Thank you so much. So that was the Road to Europe, a little insight of why we celebrate VE Day. And I was listening to the radio today on the way here in the car, and someone which they were interviewing on the Mail said a very good point. It said today should be nothing else but celebration for VE Day. We should be doing nothing else at all, because without those who sacrificed their lives and their world and their life really in their normal day-to-day living, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have the life that we have today. So it's a huge thank you to them. Let's go over to the chat in regards to also David, thank you very much for that. Apparently a lot of people are showing up on the Mail, people watching it over on TV as well. LGK says, I've seen the Platinum Jubilee. He says chef's kiss. I think we were lucky enough to see that as well, if I remember correctly, for the Platinum Jubilee as well. Let's go back to what is in store today. So these are the possible aircraft that we are expecting today. Let's have a look at this. Right, so that was a quick info video regarding what's going on. News for you: the Flypast is getting into formation. We should see it coming in the next 5 minutes. I guess starting, I can give you an update. The Avro is in the sky. It's just not far between Colchester and Southend. We should be seeing and first to come over, it looks like potentially is going to be Voyager behind the Avro. That is going. Now, like I say, we have had some confirmation over what and what isn't going to be in there. We're expecting the F-35s, we're expecting the Typhoons, we're expecting Voyager, and also Rivet Joint, and also a new one, Poseidon, which is not in that list that we showed because we didn't know it was that was a new submarine searching aircraft that is basically a 737 converted to military operation. So that is also going through. So we are expecting from the Battle Britain, only the Lancaster, unfortunately, is today. We were hoping for the Dakota, and we were hoping also for the Hurricane and Spitfire, but that doesn't seem to be the case today. It doesn't seem that they are out. I'm not too sure if that is due to recent news with the Spitfire yesterday. I'm not too sure. If anyone does know, do let me know. Also, a huge thank you to Darren for another gift there, and to David. Thank you so much. Gary VR, welcome to you as well. And we are going to quickly just go over the route before we see the Flypast, which should be starting very soon. So let's go show you what the route is today. Today's Flypast will begin its journey from RAF Reddington. The Flypast will then begin joining formation over the east coast of England. Once formation has been formed, the Flypast will make its way from Great Yarmouth. The Flypast will fly over Woodbridge Airfield before making its direction to London. The Flypast will be seen over Colchester. Followed by Kelvedon Hatch. The Flypast will now enter Greater London in the direction of Central London, making its way over Fairlop. It will make its final positioning move, flying over Stratford, where we will be based, before entering Buckingham Palace. Once completing its final duty over Buckingham Palace, the Flypast will continue west over London Heathrow Airport, finalising today's Flypast. Oh! That was the primary radio from the Flypast, so you can hear, probably heard that pretty well. We can see, it looks like the Avro will be first. That is just over Chelmsford. They have started, so I can confirm that the procession has now started, and we're going to stay here on this view to confirm everything. What a show hopefully this is going to be. So it looks like we're going to see the Avro, it looks like the Voyager, then behind the Voyager is going to be the C-17. Behind that, it's looking like we're going to see Poseidon behind that. And behind Poseidon is looking like Rivet Joint is behind Poseidon. Then behind that we've got the Red Arrows along with the Typhoons as well. Now it'd be interesting to see what they do in regards to well, they're going to do a VE or something like that. We've been well known lately for doing this sort of lettering in the sky. It'll be amazing to see. We just have to wait and find out really what they've got in store for us, but hopefully we will see something absolutely truly amazing. Gerald, welcome to you. Hope you are good. Gravy R says, how long until we're over Buckingham Palace? Well, we are officially, it states that they are going to be over Buckingham Palace at 1:45. However, that's Red Arrows, which is the final aircraft. The aircraft, I can confirm, have started, so they are over Brentwood at the moment. The actual Avro, which is going to be, I believe, the first aircraft, is over Brentwood, not far from where we are now, so we should start seeing it very soon. To everyone who has joined us, don't forget to hit that like button. It would be amazing to get 100 likes. We're at 56 already. Please keep them coming. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really does help us out. A huge thank you. Black Sky UK says Spitfire in the end took off from Biggin Hill. Is it not here? I'm hearing it's not part of this though. I believe they're doing another Flypast. They're not part of the London one, unfortunately. So it's just coming over Ongar at the moment, the Avro. And apparently, thank you Darren, flights over Heathrow have been suspended. That is a sign that there is almost certainly going to be very soon here in London. And we should hear them on the radio soon as well. Really looking forward to this. If you have just joined us, welcome along to London Planespotting on our special show today here for celebrating VE Day, marking 80 years of VE victory in Europe, and the UK is celebrating with pomp and ceremony today. And I can tell you there are people around here as well waiting. They're doing what we're doing as well. Cameras pointing the same thing. We are going to be seeing this very, very soon. Robbie, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Thank you for joining us. You can see over London at this moment in time as well, the camera over Buckingham Palace. The helicopters are indeed out. They are waiting. I'm assuming that is the TV cameras that we're seeing in the air. I don't know if the camera can pick it up slightly, a little bit far away, but they are there. And we are recording this as well. We will be releasing this as well, just in case anything happens to the stream. But touch wood, everything is steady. We are now over Romford. The Avro is over Romford, which is very close to Stratford. So I am expecting it very soon. We should start hearing it as well. The engines are absolutely phenomenal. These are engines, Rolls-Royce engines, I believe, as well. Absolutely amazing to hear. And these are very old aircraft now, aging, but they are well maintained by dedicated staff. Only 2 survive of the Lancaster. but I believe the RAF is committed to maintaining the longevity of these aircraft as well. Oh, I think we might have some action. So the flight path, like you see on the radar, is bunching up now, so we're starting to see this coming close. Also taking the opportunity to thank the time for the mods as well, and welcome to all our flight crew members. If you want to become a flight crew member, you can use the join membership button as well. It is a shame it doesn't look like we're going to have any helicopters in this flight pass. I do like to see the Chinook sometimes and the other helicopters, but we're not having that this time. Normally it's the helicopters at the front because they are the slowest, but that doesn't look like we're going to see it. It seems to be a full ring aircraft today. The time is now 1:42. And we are now seeing, 1:41, and we are now about to see the Flypast come through. Right, the radar is showing me it is very close, and I can hear, there she is, there is the Avro. Now there'll be a little gap between the Avro and Voyager, because Voyager is obviously a much faster aircraft. But listen to those engines, amazing stuff. And the next aircraft we are expecting is Voyager. And there they are. And Atlas as well. Amazing stuff. Not far next is going to be the C-17. And there we see her. This is the Boeing C-17 Globemaster, beautiful aircraft. And next up we are expecting Poseidon. This is the 737 converted aircraft. And there we go. Followed with, I believe, Eurofighters, I believe. Or Typhoons. No, these are Typhoons, I believe. ABDS does not show the fighter jets. And next up, we are expecting rivet joint. I believe these are also going to be followed with some fighter jets. There is rivet joint with the F-35s. Beautiful aircraft these. These are the latest fighter aircraft. The Boeing F-35Bs, next generation fighters. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. And now we should start seeing the finale. That is indeed the Red Arrows, accompanied by other fighter jets. Let's see, will they spell something out for us? Let's have a look. Will we get VED? Here we go. Already with the smoke in the very famous V-shape, diamond shape. And in a moment we should see the signature red, white and blue. And there you go. There is the colours over London. Amazing stuff. And look at that trail. And it's just about to start raining, so it's just perfectly timed. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The beautiful, beautiful Red Arrows along this absolutely fantastic day. I hope you guys have enjoyed that indeed. What a spectacular show that was for us. A bit small, loved it to be a little bit more, but never mind. Whatever it was still absolutely beautiful. Really do appreciate your time. As David says, don't forget to hit that like button. Before we go, let's have a look at previous shows that we've done prior to today. It builds up another portfolio of fly passes that we do on this channel. If you haven't joined us before, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well. Not only do we do today's fly pass, but we also do plane spotting around the UK and also in Europe as well. But let's have a look at some previous shows throughout. This is including RAF 100, the Queen's Jubilee, the King's Coronation and the King's Birthday fly past. Here we go. hopefully you can see this. Beautiful, absolutely amazing. Jet colours behind it. Yes, that is indeed the Atlas, Airbus Atlas A400M. We've seen this at Stansted before. This is the latest technology. These are replacing the latest technology. These are replacing the Harriers. Have replaced the Harriers. Beautiful aircraft. Stealth as well. Charles Royal, you can't really see it that well that way, but that's beautiful. In that formation, perfect. British cars along, already got the smoke on, with the red arrows, the signature diamond formation. Absolute beautiful. An absolute beauty. 400M. The Atlas, beautiful aircraft. We've seen this at Stansted before, and we've seen both aircraft in fact at Stansted. Do you know, I think that might be just more as a sort of captain of the ship guiding the Typhoon. So these are replacements, I believe, to what was going to be mentioned earlier on our graphics. This is the C-17 Glazemaster, an absolute beauty. 400M, A400M, the Atlas, beautiful aircraft. We've seen this at Stansted before, and we've seen both aircraft in fact at Stansted. Really that wrong one. This is different. We are expecting, along with the Typhoons, as I go over London. There we go, there is the blue, white and red. Amazing stuff. Over and there you go. What an absolute amazing experience we have had. That was about 4 or 5 years worth of Flypast, and boy has it been absolutely brilliant. It is quite, makes you proud. I don't know what, I can't explain it, but it is beautiful stuff. I think we do it, I have to say, and apologies to any international viewers, but I do feel that we do this sort of thing so well in this country, and we don't get a lot of things right, but I think with this we do. A huge thank you to everyone who has joined us today. That is it, that is the show. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thankfully the rain and weather had held up. We didn't have too much delay last time. We had a really bad delay due to an actual torrential pour down, but today it seems to be holding up, and we made it in good timing. So a huge thank you to the mods as well. If you have got any stories, put them on the chat. Thank you so much to everyone who Luke mentioned about the Spitfire. We mentioned it earlier, Luke. Unfortunately, they were not part, neither was the Hurricane or the Dakota was part of today's Flypast. They are in the air. I believe they're somewhere else at the moment. Interestingly, if you were to track the Flypast at the moment, you would have seen that the aircraft have gone their separate ways in some way, especially the Red Arrows. So the Red Arrows have gone down to, I believe, Portsmouth, where they are going to be doing a show over there now, and then the Avro is gone somewhere else. I think they're doing another show further up to the Middle East of England as well. So that is pretty much it. A huge thank you to all who has donated to the channel. I hope it has been a good show and it wasn't too much for you guys and that you enjoyed it, but really do appreciate the time. Look at that, the sun is coming out over London. What a day it has been, and of course this day is always to the people who have basically saved us by taking their time to I've lost my words. You know what I mean. Sorry, taking the time. Obviously, they sacrificed their lives and their livelihood as well during the war. An amazing camaraderie as well. And yeah, the Allies obviously won, and we are free today. And what a world we have got. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone who has joined us. I think that is pretty much it. I'm just going to check all of the they're flying on. Thank you, Ivor. Thank you very much. That's an interesting one. So they're flying over on Thursday. We're not too sure if we can get Thursday done. I'm going to have to confirm it with everyone, but I will confirm that later on. It's whether or not I can get the location here during that time, and obviously it is a work day as well. But what an amazing day. This starts the 5 days, I believe, of celebration for VE Day. Monday is the start, and I believe it ends on Thursday. So it's 4 days, I should say, of celebration. And what a way to kickstart that celebration. A huge thank you to everyone who has joined us. Thank you so much to the mods, to David, to Cole. Appreciate your time that you've given the channel. And to all the members and everyone who has donated, thank you so much. Whatever you are doing this evening, this afternoon, enjoy yourself, have a wonderful time. Yeah, take care all. Have a beautiful day. All the best. And bye-bye.